with me. Wanna hear about the deal I'm making?
I just finished watching Stranger Things Volume 2. These few episodes have kind of divided the fandom to question if the episodes were good or bad. While I'm leaning more towards the good side, even I will say that there are some questionable or even some bad things about the episodes. First, I'll give a short review on my first volume on the season. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of it, mainly because of the first episode because of how rushed it was, just explaining what happened between the 4th and 5th season. It felt kind of disappointing at first. But then after the first episode, the episode started to get even better and better until the 4th episode, where it increased my expectations for Volume 2. My review is on the top right corner if you want to learn more about my thoughts of the episodes. With my expectations at an all-time high, I watched Volume 2 and after watching it, I found it to be pretty good. With some notes, of course. The volume was overall good, but there are some decisions that were kind of questionable. Because I am rushing to get this video out as fast as I can, I won't be doing an episode review and a recap. It will take probably just as long as my last review on Volume 1, and I didn't really enjoy writing it. I'm not a big fan of recapping something that you probably already know. So I will just go to the positives first, and then the negatives of the episodes. The positives. I liked everything between Dustin and Steve. Every scene with them was just so sad and kind of emotional to watch. We learn more about their rivalry and why it is happening. Steve says to Dustin that Eddie wasn't a hero and that he killed himself, and Dustin fighting Steve about that, but then it was revealed that Dustin was actually just scared to lose Steve like with Eddie. The two scenes were just so well done and concluded their rivalry greatly. Another duo I really liked in this volume was, of course, Max and Holly. They probably have the most interesting plotline in the season, with them trying to escape the prison or memories or chemizots. The only complaint I have about them is how Holly just became a huge character in this season out of nowhere. It's another compliment I talked about in the Volume 1 review, but it's whatever. Also, now Mr. Clark is a part of the group now. It's pretty cool because he has been a huge part of solving the mysteries that the group had. So seeing him finally find out about 11 and the Upside Down felt pretty good. Although I will say we are getting way too many side characters in this season. Here's a pretty hot take. Here's a bit of a hot take. I actually don't mind the fact that the Upside Down was actually a wormhole or a bridge to Dimension X. I knew wormholes were going to be a big thing in this season because of what Mr. Clark said in episode 3, but I had no idea it was actually literally what the Upside Down is. Yeah, I do like how we don't exactly know what the Upside Down is and what the monster's motivations are, but we are in the 5th season. They can't just have 5 seasons without explaining what the biggest mystery of the show is. The last thing I want to point out that I thought was pretty good in this season is everything that has to do with Vecna. He is a very interesting and scary character, and the reveal that Will was actually the one who built the tunnels underground was very good. I'm pretty sure Will's actor Noah spoiled this review like a month ago, but I didn't know until I finished watching the episodes. Anyways, too much positivity, let's go to the bad. 8. I was interested on what they were going to do with 8 in this season, but Volume 2 proved that I do not like her. She is just here to tell 11 that both of them have to die because the military is starting up Dr. Brenner's program again. Her plan makes sense, but it kind of feels weird that she disappears for like 3 seasons, only to just come back and then say, hey, we have to die. It feels like she's a villain, which I highly doubt, but it just feels like that. We also have to talk about Nancy and Jonathan's breakup scene. I was spoiled that they were going to break up in Volume 2, but if I hadn't known that, there was no way that I could pick up that they were going to break up in this scene. It was so bad that the creators had to make an interview to just clarify that they'd broken up. I'm pretty sure Nancy is actually going to end up with Steve in the finale because she was talking about Steve during the breakup. So there's actually a possibility that Nancy and Steve will be back together. Unlike another ship that people keep on spreading around. Also, everything about Will's coming out scene was terrible. Joyce, of course. Jonathan, yeah. His friends, sure. Hop? Steve? Murray? I mean, I'm not gay, but even that scene had me so stressed out for Will. Why would he want to come out to people he isn't even close to? It should have been a heartwarming moment with Will finally coming out, but I can't say it was that emotional or hit as hard as it could have been, because why to these random people? It doesn't seem like something Will would do. Overall, I liked Volume 2. There are a few bad decisions these episodes made, but it was mostly pretty good. And now, with only one episode left, one more episode before this nearly 1 decade long show comes to an end. Will it be good? Will it disappoint us? Will Byler happen? Will Nancy be with Steve? Well, we'll find out this Christmas Eve. Byler is not happening. There, I said it!